Welcome to the June vlog, where I take you along and show you all the things that come into my life, all the stuff I declutter, and also the things I do, because honestly I do believe that there is more important things than stuff in life. So I honestly want to make a point and show you all the beautiful things I'm seeing and doing. And this is me swimming in a river and having fun. Actually, also this day was spent with friends and it's just been great. It's just been kind of like casual hanging out. And I think I saw a TikTok a few months ago where someone mentioned that we should bring back the casual hang, and I totally agree. I think there's so much value in like not having huge plans and just spending time with friends doing whatever, talking, seeing what the day brings. And that was one of these days and I had a lot of fun. And now I also want to talk about a book that I finished reading this month. So this actually took me a while. It's Intermezzo by Sally Rooney, and you've probably seen this book. Everyone has been reading it. I bought it in this like charity sale last month, I think. And honestly, I had a bit of a hard time getting into it. Like I started reading it and I felt like, oh, this is exhausting to read actually. And then I kind of got into it. I kind of fell in love with the characters, and now I finished it, and would say no, I actually really enjoyed the book. Now I don't always agree with the things that people think, but then also these characters are a bit complex. It's not just, oh, they're a nice person, oh, they're a bad person. But in all, I really liked it. I liked the ending. I liked the topics. It's about like family, love, loss, and navigating life. It's also, there are these side things of people thinking about sustainability, and I really honestly totally enjoy that. If characters, it's not like a book about sustainability, but characters think about it. I want to see myself like something like this. So yeah, I can highly recommend you read this book. But yeah, maybe you have already. And now I just gotten around to do it. But I don't think I'll read it a second time. So I asked my boyfriend if he wants to read it, and otherwise I'm gonna declutter it again. Maybe you've already been guessing correctly. I think my haircut is too boring, so I'm gonna attempt to cut it, but this time we're not just going for a simple buzz cut. I actually want to make something fun, like side cut something. Let's see, I'm scared. I haven't attempted a haircut this scary since I was like 14 years old, and I'm not sure if I think back then it went well. We have some things here. But I think I'm gonna make my hair wet first. Maybe that will help, because I don't have the equipment I need to kind of keep my hair away to cut. I don't know. Let's see. Put everything away, but I'm not sure I'm done yet, because it's not that great like in the back. But I cut here and then on the other side, but then I also attempted to cut the back, but that's just like really not easy. And also one part of the hair cutter broke, so yeah. What do you think? I don't know. When I have it like this, you can almost like not see it. I don't know. We will see. Maybe I'll continue tomorrow. I am packing for my trip that you would have seen the vlog of. I'm gonna also link it for you, but it's a bit more than my Morocco trip. As you can see, I need a mat to sleep on and a sleeping bag, and then I need to take the big backpack. And I thought then I'd bring a few more things. You know how it is. This time I'm not bringing a book, but I'm bringing my ebook reader and also my journal that I made a few weeks ago. It's small, so it's easy to bring, and I thought there's just something special about journaling when you're not home, when you're like on a trip. So I haven't done this in like 10 years or more, no more, like 15 years, but I thought I'd bring my journal this time. But also headphones to listen to podcasts. By the way, what do you think about my hair? I kind of cut it again this morning a little bit to make the back a bit better. I mean, it was free and it's fun, but a hairdresser would do a bit of a better job, I think. Yeah. But I can change it whenever I want, or still go to like a hairdresser to clean it up. And I also just think we don't always have to look perfect. Like, having an ugly haircut is not the worst thing in the world. I can survive that, and I'm like not used to that anymore. But then on the other hand, I just think like I don't even see how it looks in the back. So there's a weird kind of pleasure in walking around imperfectly and knowing that. I don't know. Okay, I'm bringing my small camera again, but I will try to vlog. I'm actually most likely gonna have that in my pocket or something. Yeah, and I forgot the extra battery, and I'd still want to take like a rain jacket I might not wear tomorrow. But all in all, it's not as small as in Morocco, as I said. But I'm really happy. A water bottle is going to be in here too. Okay, so that's it for the packing. I'll be back with this vlog when I return from this trip. And as I said, there's an extra video about the trip, so this is not going to be included in the monthly vlog. A check-in from Latvia. I said I'm not going to be on this vlog, but there is an inn I want to talk about. I bought this silk blouse in a secondhand store here because honestly I have another like wardrobe crisis. There's a wedding coming up I'm attending, and formal wear is just, it's hard for me. I don't know, but yeah, I bought this. I hope I won't regret it. I hope I like it and use it for a long time, so I wanted to let you know. And also a few rocks I'm not sure I'm gonna keep that I found yesterday at the beach. Those yeah, are kind of in my belongings too now, and some postcards for free, and actually one that I bought. But I think I'm gonna like maybe talk about them more in another video, or because they don't really count, because I didn't really buy them, or I decided they don't count if they just cost a little bit of money. I also think there's gonna be an out. My socks are having holes. I'm gonna still wear them for now, but yeah, that's coming. But I'll let you know when it happens. Hello, this time from Finland. I have another update. I think I mentioned it already, but my socks have holes, and so now is the time. I'm gonna declutter them and throw them away. And in general, actually, I feel like I have too many things with me, too many clothing items, because I just don't need them if I wash every single evening, and that has been my routine, and it's been pretty easy, similar to when I was in Morocco. But in this case, I'm happy to have them with me because now I have another pair of socks to wear, so that's great too.
I'm really glad I came. I actually should be editing the video, but I just decided to come to the lake, and it's so hot here these days, and so it was really refreshing and just amazing. And now I'm gonna go back home, maybe edit some more. As you can see, I'm back from Finland and our whole trip, and today I'm here to report another pair of socks having holes, and so therefore I am going to declutter them. Another out for this month. So it's actually already July, but I wanted to finish this video and kind of just share a few more things with you that have happened this month to make it a more complete video, I think. Complete representation. As I said before, check out the Finland vlog just to see what I did half of the month, kind of. But the other half, I think I just had a good time. And once I came back, I actually attended 2 Pride events. On one hand, like a Pride picnic and then the big parade, which was so fun. I went with friends and it was just amazing seeing so many other queer people, and just, it was great. And I brought back some stuff, you know, merch and things they give out for free. I won some things too, but I'm gonna just share small video snippets of them. I have a new rainbow tote. I got a lot of stickers. I have a pair of socks that is actually in the laundry, so you know, it's a 30 pair of socks now. But yeah, so a few things actually kind of came into my life. The stickers I'm gonna use for my journal, I think. On that note, also, I kind of recorded the postcards for you that I got on our trip. I thought this was really fun, like kind of collecting postcards, but I bought none of them like in an actual postcard shop. Like one of them was by a designer from Lithuania, so that one I actually kind of bought there. And then 2 other ones were for free in Latvia, and then in Finland I bought a postcard from a secondhand store, and that was actually so fun, like going through all their postcards. It was postcards from all over the world. I found some from Switzerland, Germany, Russia, and then also some Finnish ones. I was looking for a Finnish one, so I bought that, and also just to include in my journal. And it's, you know, they didn't cost a lot. I don't want to include them in the purchases of this year because there will be 1 item in the journal. That's the rule I decided on. Yesterday, the last day of the month, I actually also went like berry picking with some friends, and it was great. I had a good time. I had a good month. It was really, really hot when we came back, and it's continuing to be hot. But 2 more things I want to talk about, and that's things I've been tracking. So it maybe won't come as a huge surprise, but a few years ago I tracked the times I went swimming because I felt like I want to go swimming more, and I don't actually do it as much as I would like. I stopped tracking in 2022 or 2023 because I thought like I established a routine and it's fine and it's good. And that is true, but then on the other hand, last year I again felt like, oh, it just could have been more, even though I think I did go like 15 times or something. But I'm counting again. And let me just look at it. Okay, so my swimming list now has 28 swims on it. And the way I count is like I count swimming days. So if I go 10 times a day, it isn't 10 times, it's just once. The only exception would be if I like go in the morning and then I go again in the evening somewhere else with other people or something like that. If it's like actually 2 really different things, then I could count it as 2, but not if I'm like going to the lake, I hop into the water, I go out, and then half an hour later I decide to go in again. Then it's like 1 swim. And the other thing I've been starting to track is time spent outdoors. So in the past, I've been tracking like 10K steps, things like these. And I just found that it didn't make my life better. Like it did stress me out more than like add value to my days. And that I think is always a balance. I think tracking and rules and things like these, they can help, they can make life easier, but then they can also stress you out more. And we always have to like readjust and figure out, on which side of the balance we are, or like that it's balanced, that we're actually like getting benefits from tracking. And so the time I spent outside, I can just tell you for June, because it's the only like complete month I have already, is, let's pull it up. In June, I spent 131 hours outside. And it's summer, it's easy, it's great, I was traveling. But I think I got the idea from this project, and actually I think it's maybe a more so conservative, family-oriented project thing that's called 1000 hours outside, and it kind of encourages families with small children to spend 1000 hours a year outside. And first, when I hear that, I thought like, yeah, going outside is great, and that's fairly easy. And then I started to like count, and I was like, oh, you would have to spend nearly 3 hours outside every single day. I definitely am not able to do that. But then I got curious, and I started thinking about it again recently, and so I thought like, let's check, because I definitely do feel that spending more time outside makes me happier, and so maybe it encourages me to actually go outside every single day. So that's what I've been doing. Actually, additionally, I've been writing down my dreams. I talk a lot more about that in my Patreon episodes, the latest one that's online now. And I think it's really interesting because I've been writing down my dreams, and since I've been writing them down, I can actually remember dreams from every single night, which is really interesting. And I've been practicing pull-ups and chin-ups, and I couldn't do a single one. I could like 10 years ago, but now I couldn't. And now after practicing for a month, I can do 2. So that's great too. All in all, I'm saying I have a productive, amazing time in my personal life, while of course struggling with politics and stuff happening worldwide. That just, I don't want to like not say that. But now the video is getting long, and I'm just really grateful if you're still here listening to me. I do want to link you a video here that you can check out right now. I'm actually going to link you the vlog, because that's kind of the other part of what I did this month, the travel vlog. And other than that, I mentioned Patreon, so if that sounds interesting to you, check it out for the weekly podcast and diving more deeply into things that are less related to minimalism and consumption maybe. And other than that, I do hope to see you in my next video. Goodbye!